Hello everyone, today we're talking about forms and bad habits, maybe hopefully how to correct them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Alrighty YouTube, so yes, that was the new intro that I'll be doing now. But today we're going to be talking about form and bad habits. In a little while, we're going to do a video of me doing bad habits about a week ago or so, and hopefully talking about it, seeing it through my own eyes. It kind of helped me learn what not to do and what to avoid the bad habits. So first things first, my first bad habit was my grip. So I went back to watch all the videos that I remember watching when I first started, because I've only been playing for 2 years. That's the backstory. I've been playing for 2 years, so I'm not saying I'm a pro or amateur or whatever. Well, technically I am an amateur because I signed up for the PGA as an amateur, but no, I'm still a beginner. Still working out some things. Still working out, my form and everything else. So hopefully to get to that level, play on a pro tournament. That's my goal. But for this video, we're going to show bad habits. Hopefully this will help me out and then also help you guys out if you guys are doing the same bad habits, or if you guys notice any bad habits that you might have. And the only best tool to do, besides having other people that you play with notice it too, is videos. Videotape yourself, forms, everything. It really helps out. So first things first, I do want to say thank you to Latitude64's YouTube channel. Thomas and Jonathan, they helped out with this video a lot. I went back to the basics, and I'll put a little bookmark of it up here, so you can go watch it. And I'll also put the link to the description of their YouTube channel, because they do go over a lot of stuff about basic forms, hyzer flips, putting, forehands. It helps out too, besides a couple other channels, But first things first, it was my grip was my bad habit. You're supposed to line it up straight with your forehand, and I know, let me scoot back a little bit to kind of show you. So your disc is supposed to line up like your forehand. I was holding it kind of like this, nose up already. So with the new grip, you want to pinky and thumb kind of clamp it together. You'll see this little crease right here. Put your disc right there, and then with your other fingers, grab it like that, and see, now it's a straight line with my hand. Another thing I noticed I was doing is having my wrist up when I'm coming through, so nose is already up. Yeah, so now I'm gonna be doing is trying to keep my wrist down like I'm pouring a teacup all the way through my form. So the biggest bad habit I was doing is forcing my throws. I was forcing it using nothing but arm, besides having it tucked behind me. You don't want to have it tucked behind me, because then you're going to come around. Straight back or a little bit out, and then bring it straight towards you. So those are the key big things that I was having to do on my form. Besides, well, I can't really show you now because I'm in my studio, but and plus I don't have shoes on, was my footwork too. So my foot was facing 45 degrees out instead of a 90-degree angle towards the end. And I'm going to point it out, like I said in the video, here in a little bit of my form. So best thing to correct my basic forms is just go back to the basics. Go stand still. And then do, a week or a month, or maybe a month, a couple weeks at least, and just do nothing but standstills, working on your form, keeping your arms straight, cross your body, hit that power pocket, and then just like what they say in the videos, don't start off with distance drivers, start off with putters and mids. But yeah, since I kind of got my basic forms, I am still going to start over with putters, probably not as long. Um, you know, but yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna start over from the basics. Start over, refresh my muscle memory, keeping my wrist down, how to hold my disc, and just coming straight in my power pocket, and really work on my footwork and making that 90-degree angle instead of the 45-degree angle out, which kind of opens up my hips. So I am losing power that way too. So seeing that, those are the really, really key points that I have to work on. And they're really big key points too. I'm not going to lie. But after the video, I'll give kind of my final thoughts on it too. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go to the video. Alright everybody, so we're here in the studio. We're actually going to be looking at my form from maybe a month or two ago. So we're going to see the difference, and I will hopefully next Saturday, if it doesn't, weather's permitting and wind is down, then you might see some current videos, or I'm going to do some videos, new videos of the form, and kind of put into practice what my friend Alan said, and kind of put in what I learned from Latitude 64 YouTube channel also. So thanks to them, and then like I said earlier, you know, thanks to other people too, like Bradley Williams and his YouTube channel, Mason Ford. I don't really know if he has a YouTube channel, but I've seen some of him in videos teaching. Of course, you know, Paul Macbeth in his videos. You know, all these different disc golf pros. I want to thank them for making some videos like this and teaching and everything like that. So we'll see if I can get better at that, and hopefully my accuracy will pick up and my distance will pick up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this video. So as you can see, let me back it up a little bit. Here we go, start to run up. You know, so I think I'm just too stiff, and just look at it, I'm kind of high instead of not really in the athletic position. My reach back is somewhat back, not straight. And as I get up, I already look at my wrist. Wrist is up high instead of straight. And then if we go back just a second or two, try it again. And see, my front leg right here is pointing 45 instead of 90. My arm is back behind me instead of out. You know, let's see if we can get a little slower. Get this. So here again with another form. So let's see. Again, arm back, leg 45, wrist is up a little bit. So these things that I'm seeing on this video, I need to work on. You know, straight arm, so instead of 45-degree bent like that, straight like this. My wrist not facing upwards, facing straight. You know, and try not to look so constipated. Try to be a little bit more smooth with it, and just let things flow naturally instead of trying to force it. And that's what I think my problem is. I am forcing it too much instead of just letting my body flow. And that's the one thing I need to work on, and I will work on it, and hopefully in future videos I will show you a difference and I will come back on here. If you're hearing a little noise, sorry, it's raining, it's hitting the windows. But yeah, so a good thing to work on. Let's see for anybody else. So let's see, check out my next throw. So picking up a disc. Okay, so alrighty, so look at the, I don't know if you can see it. See how the disc is already nose up in that straight line with my arm. Yeah, so I need to work on that too. Keeping that disc straight line underneath your straight arm, underneath your arm, your bottom of your arm. When you're holding it out, it's straight ahead. My disc is not doing that. So, see, my foot is still 45. Back it up a little bit. See how it's already nose up already. My arm is a little straighter, this one. But see how it gets tucked away behind me. And, you know, see it right there. It's already nose up instead of flat. Hyzer to bring it back to flat. So I will take a look at this, practice off camera, practice hopefully during the week. Just form, holding a disc, how it looks, and just slowly from reach back all the way to my release point, all slow, and just try to keep it flow instead of forcing it. So as you can see, I still have a lot of work to do, but you know, hopefully here soon it will just look better and better. So alright, man, so I'll go ahead and end it here. We'll send you back to me in studio again and give you my final thoughts on what I see and noticing with my form, and kind of see what I can do to work on it and everything like that. So alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and back to me in the future with my final thoughts. Final thoughts. Well, you know, final thoughts is, it's really going to be incomplete right now because I haven't really corrected it yet, but final thoughts so far of what I've noticed and everything like that. And it's crazy how bad habits happen, and try to find new ways to fix it, but if you don't go back to the basics, you're not going to fix it. So yeah, I guess my final thought is really, if you feel like you're stuck, feel like you're not doing anything right, doesn't just feel right for you, stop, go back to the basics, review what you know, review the film, like if you do film yourself, review it, go step by step, you know, and again, check out other channels, you know, Latitude 64, basic forms, basic everything. They teach you everything basic, and then you learn from there. Also, you know, Paul Macbeth, Brody Smith, Bradley Williams, Mason Ford, their YouTube channels, you know, they go over things too about forms, grips, you know, and it's, if you want to go smooth and consistent and accuracy, I would watch those guys, you know, especially Bradley Williams, Mason Ford, and Paul Macbeth. They are smooth with their form. Man, just watching them, their form, if you have the same body types or whatever, try it out. You know, if you don't, like you're a little bigger than me, of course, you know, you can try to add some of theirs. Like, my main goal is to add their game to my game. Try to be smooth, control, Yeah, I would love to have the distance, 500, 600 feet, but I would honestly take smooth control and accuracy over power. If I can only throw 400 feet, yeah, it's going to hurt me in some of the holes, but, hey, I might get lucky and have the wind on my side and it kicks it out even further where I make it. But main thing I would love to have is that smooth control accuracy. So, that's my final thoughts on it. I do hope you like this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Let's make this channel grow. And, leave comments down below. Tips, advice, all that helps. Not just me, but whoever else watches this video too. It will help them too. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And I'm always going to leave it up like I do. End it like I do is telling you, all Mighty Joes started off as an average Joe. They just worked hard to become Mighty Joes.